On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. 2 turtle doves today. So, we're using the yoga, if we can find them. 1 card from the yoga and 3 cards. Like I said, whichever way you want to take it, past, present and future, the situation, the way forward and the outcome, or we shall see which way to do it. Oh, that one's upside down. We'll see if it comes out. Nope. So we've got that one. And 3 cards. At random. It'll be interesting to see what comes out. That devil's still there on the top, so we'll get rid of him. Put him in the pack somewhere. Too many. Sagittarius, which we know is the sun, don't we? It's in other places. 6 years. And justice. And at the bottom of the deck is still being stubborn and not accepting. Not being ready to accept. So we still have some lessons to learn, especially Sagittarius, Scorpio and Leo. Pisces have buggered off. They're not wasting the time anymore sacrificing themselves. They've gone elsewhere. So it seems that Pisces was in Pluto, now it's gone to Aquarius. Back into Aquarius, I think, retrograde, but I'm not sure. Elaine told us, so we know. But above all, the 14 is negative. It's Sagittarius, it's hips and thigh problems. It's learning some hard lessons. We're being put through the blacksmith's forge. We're going down those rapids, but we will come out strong on the other side. These are not your people. These are not your team. You need to find equal reciprocity, equal give and take. The people that see what you see. So there are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Find the people that see things the same way you do. And justice will be served. 11, sons, Casey, Daniel. It is blind justice. So no favour to anybody. Everybody's treated the same, equal. It's partnerships, it's open enemies. So you may learn something negative about someone that you work with, someone that you live with, whatever it is. And it could be that, lads, if you're suffering because it is about the groin, anything there, that will be healed. But as far as the hips and thighs goes, that could be a problem. We have yet to learn something, and when we do, justice will be served. But you've got to be open to accepting. So 11 is positive, 14 is negative. And there we have it. Alder, the firm, endurance, strength and passion. So there is some lack of strength here, maybe illness. There is also cowardice. So what do we need to know about this then? The Alder. Got the Alder there, there's the Alder. Number 47. And 4 and 7 make 11. Well done, Spirit. So it is the older. The fourth moon, which would be Aries, probably. The tip of the ring finger. So that's Cancer, family, home and family life. The colour is flan, crimson, green, brown or royal purple. The stone is fire garnet. The bird is Phelan gull. The goddess is Sol or Core, and the symbols are flowers. The planet is Saturn and Pallas, which I believe, I haven't got me the phone so I can't look. I'm pretty sure one of them was Sagittarius. Metal lead, the day of the week Saturday, the musical note C. Message of utility, good time to work magic. The word Urgam is protection, shield of warriors, bands, shelter and the heart. The flower essence is Genetian or larch. The legend of the Rollright Stone. Once there stood in this sacred place an alder grove beside a stone circle. The alder buds spiralled on the twig in the dance of life. The flowers, bursting green, sang of the mystery of the waters. The red bark sang of the flames of the fire, and the brown twigs echoed the colour of the earth. The circle now lies silent, each dewdrop a tear of the sun, sorrowing until the prophecy shall unfold, that when the labyrinth is laid to the altar, and her blood is shed, then shall the king's stone move, and the dance will begin anew. Fern is a great strength in any situation, and is powerful in any competition. The alder is tenacious, so if you've got a legal case going on, that bodes well, and determined in its power. Alder indicates the very founding principles of tradition. Fern suggests that you remain steadfast in your principles, which are the foundations of your knowledge and being. If you're unsure of what these are, then that is your task until they are found. Be aware of any danger or disputes. Encourage and allow change in life. Do not allow your fears to keep you stuck. Use your courage to work the changes that come. It's from the Birch family. I am a shining tear of the sun. I have been a drop in the air. I am a ray of the sun. The sun was in Taurus. I don't know what it's in now because I haven't got my other phone with me. Sorry, the sun is in Sagittarius. I don't know what it is. At this moon, Imogen sings, I am a tear of the sun. We are now past the equinox and in the second half of the spring quarter. Our fire, initially invoked at Imbolc, finally finds fulfillment. The days are becoming longer, so it's still early next year, and the sun is gathering strength. Our beautiful earth is responding to the warmth. Here where I live, trees are leafing, although in many parts of the world this has not yet occurred. Around me, flowers are blooming, and I am aware that everything is waking up, blossoming and alive. So a great awakening perhaps in the early part of next year. As we have come through the year, we have experienced the energies of water, air, and now we receive the gift of fire. Water spread itself over the land and then receives direction and purpose from air, and now opens herself up to the warmth of the sun. At this point in the year, fire comes to warm the coolness of the water and turns potential into life. Mythically, Imogen offers us the friendly qualities of this fire in watery form, a tear fallen from the sun. The new plants, small in their emergence, are miniature versions of the plants they will become. Taking this into consideration, we may view our creative projects and create them with our minds first, so that they can take shape as the season unfolds. Our greatest wish is that what we create expresses our deepest desires, and that could be you with your children. What we truly crave and what we will utilise our talents and imagination for to realise our greatest potential. But you should not live vicariously through your kids. Let us manifest true internal images upon which our future growth will come to manifest. As the moon waxes, we become aware, and tomorrow is the new moon, of the growing light and the feel of the warmth coming into our bodies. On the full moon, let us become fully illuminated by the fire of the sun. That's not yet. Let us open ourselves up to clarity, illuminating whatever is still hidden deep within. And finally, as we move through the waning of this moon cycle, let us release these formed images of our creative minds, ready to be manifest in this world. Alder is the tree of Bran. In the Battle of the Trees, the alder fought on the front line, so we may be fighting on the front line. This shows that it's one of the first 5 consonants coming before willow, not after. Alder is described as a battle witch of all woods, the tree that is hottest in the fight. Alder is prized for its charcoal. In Ireland, so maybe fights in Ireland. It was thought that if you cut down a sacred alder, the house could possibly burn. Its leaves and timber resist water better than any other wood, and it was used for making milk pails and other wooden vessels. It yields 3 fine dyes, red from the bark, brown from the twigs, green from the flowers, typifying fire, earth and water, so no air. When the alder is cut down, it is white at first, and then it seems to bleed red like a man, so blood shed. Fern also includes a Sabbath of the spring equinox. Span for me the waters of life, bridge for the time of the river of death. Words taken from the ritual of Bran, when day and night are equal, so midsummer. The man Alder, so 21st of June perhaps, marries the woman Alder, the green man, the green woman, we talked about them yesterday, at the spring equinox, or was it today? While Alder is quiet, resistance, ash is strength. Ash burns well, but Alder does not because of its water-resistant properties and associated with water. The alder is the tree of Bran, the blessed, whose animal is the raven in the Celtic myth, so the deaf Scorpio. The raven is also Odin, so Wednesday, Odin's bird from the North Place. Weep for the sparkling stream, weep for the great oak tree, weep for the bright blue sky, weep for the memory. Weep for the sacred grove, so somebody is grieving, weep for the peaceful years, weep for the fruitful fields, weep for the present fears. Weep for the endless flight, weep for the justice nights, there we are. Weep now with all our might, weep for our birthright. So justice will be served, but you may have to go for the legal route. On the earth, in the air, through the fire and the water, I am Clarity, the older moon's daughter. So daughters. So Libra and Sagittarius, possibly daughters. Garnet is a group composed of differently coloured minerals with similar chemical compositions. The common type is red, with a violet tint, and red with a brownish tint. Garnet can help to clear and open the base chakra. This is said to bring back your passion. It is said to increase the flow of earth energies into the body. This can be grounding and energizing. Garnets can help unlock hidden memories from past lives when used in conjunction with the third eye chakra. Place them in the center of the forehead. They can help clear the residual negativity that blocks these memories from emerging. Garnet is a calming stone. Its soothing energies are especially helpful in developing the patience, which is what Sagittarius needs, and consistency needed to succeed in business and the world. Garnet is also said to aid the orderly mental process and foster the imaginative solutions that business requires. It promotes love. Their subtle energies can help you become more moral while also allowing you to gain control of your sexuality. Red garnets can help you tune into the energy of the heart, rekindling passion and feelings. They can also increase fertility and are said to cleanse the blood and blood-rich organs. Then the gull. Why is the gull in the next place? Not hard. In this month, gulls congregate on the ploughed fields, and crimson is the colour of the grain. The magical egg which is found in this month of the alder, and the young sun struggling through the haze, so the beginning of next year. Gull represents the believer in universal abundance, attributed to providing she teaches us how to find necessary items required from what is before us. One can begin to see a clear path of deception, learning to look beneath the surface. Gull is the key to universal abundance. The gull beyond the northern winds. The scientific name for the glaucous gull, Larus hyperboreus. The gull from beyond the northern wind. So, in Greek mythology, Sol, Balta, Solite, darling little white sun. Soles, Mat, mother sun. Solite, Mat, little sun mother. Solite, Pseudorobota, small silver sun. So you may have a sun on a necklace, for all I know. The number 19 could be important. These are the names by which she is known near the Baltic Sea. These affectionate names show loving delight in a goddess who daily blessed her thankful world with light. So something may be coming to light that leads to legal matters. Sol leads the dance beside the vast forest. Give me, mother, a golden belt, because I want to run and watch. Sol, my amber weeping goddess, creating light like thread. As Sol's mat, my mother's son, daily blessings, your thankful world with light. Sol wears silken garments with silver crown, with a silver crown made of gilded leaves. Sol crosses the lake, brilliant as tinsel, so Christmas time, and polished slippers on her feet. Goddess Mother Sol reaches her hand above the river. Her shawl, her gilt shawl, slipped from her shoulders. I open the window to Sol. I look out at Sol. Ah, it's too short, this life, that I live in her light. The Sun Mother weaves shawls in the middle of the sky. Two are solid gold, the third is solid silver. Sol, my amber weeping goddess, creating light like thread. As Sol's mat, my mother's son, daily blessings, our thankful world of light. And Kor. Kor is the original name for the maiden of spring. She is thought to be the carefree and cheerful girl much loved by her mother, Demeter. It is told, so the high priestess, in 2:29, it is told that she strayed away from her friends, got completely lost in looking at the beautiful flowers, and Hades, the devil, then rose up through the earth and took her by the wrist. He carried her with him to the underworld. After she was kidnapped, she was known as Persephone, queen of the dead. Demeter wandered the earth, so Demeter is tomorrow with Persephone's today. Well done, spirit. For a very long time looking for her, leaving her world of greenness behind, causing winter to come and turn her world cold and cruel, while she lamented the loss of her beloved daughter. She went to Zeus and demanded that her daughter be returned to her immediately. Zeus declared that Persephone be returned to her mother, but only if she hadn't tasted the food of the dead. However, she had eaten a few pomegranate seeds. Because of this, she was only allowed to return to earth for a portion of the year. It is said that Kor enjoyed both the underworld and her life on earth. She felt sorry for the lost souls there and wandered about so to guide them. The Kor is then a symbol of budding and dying of nature. She is the maid or the maiden. Her attributes can include a torch, a crown, a scepter, or a stalk of grain. When she returns to earth in the spring, she is core, and the fruits of earth begin to bloom, which marks the true beginning of spring. So we're looking to the beginning of next year. We were told that, weren't we? I hope you enjoyed that. Well done, Spirit, for getting the date. You never cease to amaze me. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.